celebration in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This time it's complete. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses like phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Powers through the defender. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The option look. Now the toss. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Mateer. The throw to the outside is complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they've built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside that are going to make plays, obviously it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Cobb. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Quarterback may change this route. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Ott. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to the backfield. It's Ott. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Motion from the back. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. He got it. Oh, and he thought he might Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well,
oh, he's getting it hasty. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Handoff to the lone back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Forced out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So here comes the Auburn offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. There he goes. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this game get something going here as they try to rally.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The noise level is relentless here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the option. Now the pitch. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. A tremendous run. He was 4-4 after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
To throw, it's Mateer. Got his man. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The Sooners will move the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Offense getting set for first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got
Yo, I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. We're going to end it for right now. We're going to get some stuff done around the casa and eat some lunch and all that good stuff. We'll be back on here in a little bit. Appreciate y'all stopping in and checking it out. Hit that sub button, hit that follow button. You know what to do. We'll be back in a little while. Thanks. Peace.